Hello everyone and welcome to Linux command line tutorial series. This is tutorial number 18. In this video we will learn how to set permissions using Octal format, which is way simpler than our previous videos. So just a callback, in video number 16 we learned how to set permissions on file using chmod command. In video 17 we learned how to set permissions on directory and its behavior. Well, this video is not about how the permissions behave on the file. It's more about how it's more about setting the permissions, and this is a much simpler way to set permissions and a really faster way. So first of all, I'll go ahead and create one directory on the desktop, and I'll say mkdir, and you can see we have the permissions right here. So how all this works, the only thing you need to remember right now, being beginner, is that x execute, like from the back, x equals to 1, write equals to 2, and read equals to 4. Right? If you see, it's increasing, like always it's rwx. So 1 is for x and it increases as you go to the left. So just remember this, and that's all you need to know. So 1, 2, 4. So x execute is 1, w is 2, read is 4. Just think like this: reading the file is the most important, so it gets more points, and executing doesn't matter, so 1 point. And the only thing remains is write, it gets 2. That's how I remember it. Okay, let's go ahead. So the way this whole thing works is, you can set permissions for all three owners. So you can set not owners, but all three, this guys, all three. So you can set permissions for user, group, and other in just one command. How it's done: chmod, and here you will pass in 3 numbers. They range from 0 to 7, so it's going to be something like this: 1 1 1 1, and you will give the directory name or file name or whatever. Okay, so how this works: first number is for the user, next is for the group, and the last one is for the other. Well, this number is the addition of the permissions you wish to give. Once again, the reading is most important, so number 4. If you wish to give only read permission to the user group, the first number will be 4, because reading is most important. Let's say you think user deserves more and you wish to give him let's say execute permission. Execution, if you remember, doesn't matter, so it was 1, but you want to give read and execute both, so it will be 4 plus 1, which makes it 5. So let's go ahead and test all this out. Okay, so first of all, 0 0 0 and directory means no permission for no one, and ls, and you can see and guys, there's a chance when you ls you don't see it like this. This is because I have already created an alias for ls, which I explained in my tutorial number 16. Anyways, if you don't want to go there, or you don't want to see, or doesn't matter, you can just type in ls-l. You will get the same output as me. Okay, so once again, ls, no permission right here. Okay, let's start again. Let's say if we want to give, and on the contrary, if you do 777 and a, everyone gets everything. So two extreme parts we covered. Let's go ahead and play it out, so let's make it all 0 first. 0 a, and just make sure it's all gone. Chmod. Let's give user read and execute permission. Well, if you remember, reading is the most important, so gets 4 points. Execution is not that important, gets 1 point. So total is 5. 4 plus 1, 5. Now we have group. We don't want to give that so much permission to group. Let's just give group read permission. So reading is important, still important, on the rank of 1 to 4. So a group will get 4. And for others, let's just give them, we should give them permission to read and write, but not execute. If you remember, reading is most important, and execution is the least important. But write is medium. So write is 2, reading is 4, makes it 6. Okay, and the directory name. And let's go ahead and check it out. So a user gets read and execute as we wanted, and the group, we just give it a read permission, and we want read and write for others. So that's how it works. Pretty simple. Just remember the points. Reading is the most important with 4 points. Execution is the least important with 1 point. Write doesn't matter, the only remaining option, so that's 2. So that's it for this video. If you guys have any comments or questions or complaints, post them in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like. I'll see you guys next time.